Ice Cream Man who kidnaps chubby kids for his experiments. Why did he does this? What is main motive of Rod? How he originated? Let's see. So the story begins, from Eagle High School, where there lived a nun named Sister Madeline who used to worship devil to get back her dead daughter. One day a devil named Nazrat appears in front of her and promises her to fulfill her wish but asks Madeline for 40 years of her life in return, and Sister Madeline agrees. The same day at night, Sister Madeline starts having labor pain and she gives birth to a boy. Seeing that boy, the other nuns of the school also start considering him as a miracle. A nun from that high school named Sister Philippa used to order ice cream from a European ice cream maker named Joseph Souvion. The reason why Madeline gave her son Rod to Joseph is still not clear. But there are many fan theories on why Madeline handed over her son to Joseph. According to one theory, Sister Madeline handed Rod over to Joseph because she didn't want Rod to become a bad man by worshipping demons like her. And Madeline gives Joseph a secret formula in exchange for Rod's upbringing, which makes his ice cream famous throughout the town. But in Ice Cream 3, when Sister Madeline mentions in a letter to Rod that Joseph stole her formula. 13 years passed, and over time, Joseph did not spend much time with Rod. Because now Joseph's ice cream business had become very big, his ice cream was discussed all over the world. Joseph won many awards, he opened his own ice cream factory, but Joseph didn't want Rod to eat his special ingredient ice cream, so he used to lock the fridge and take the key with him. But one day Rod found the key of that fridge and in curiosity he opens that fridge and eats an ice cream from it, and result, as we all know, Rod becomes fat kid after eating those ice creams. Now everyone in Rod's class bullies him because of his fat looks. Everyone calls him chubby. Rod doesn't know what to say and just cries and blames his luck. Because of all these troubles, Rod slowly turns into a bad guy. A year later, when Joseph's success story is published in the newspaper, Madeline becomes furious. She orders Philippa to kill Joseph. Later that day, Philippa saw Joseph crossing road and she crushes him to death with her van. When Rod heard about Joseph's death, he is heartbroken and begins to cry. Then someone comes to his door and tells him to return back to his mother and gives him a letter that his mother Madeline wrote, but didn't respond any of her letter. Maybe he started hating her due to Joseph's murder. Gradually, time passed and Rod grew up. He worked in many places under compulsion, such as the work of a janitor, the work of a cook in the cafeteria, or the work of a guard in the parking lot, but Rod was never satisfied with all this. When he passed by a Joseph's closed ice cream shop, he would stare at it for hours. Rod may have grown up now, but his mind was still stuck in his childhood. One day he read a special ingredient book sent by his mother, and starts working on it so that he can get his revenge on the people who made his childhood hell. As time passed, Rod eliminated many of his enemies who made his childhood and life hell. He kidnapped many chubby kids from the city and used them for his experiments. One day kidnapped kid from neighborhood, but this time someone noticed his actions while doing so. If you want to know what's happened in this story, then go to comment section and click on pinned link. Although Sister Madeline revives her daughter and gives her a second life, but her life gets worse instead of better, I don't think Rod will ever forgive her when he will know that Madeline was the cause of Joseph's death. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe for